According to a report in Variety, Lionsgate is moving ahead with production on a Julius Caesar film titled Emperor. The project has been in development for a few years and is being described by producers as follows. Combining the sweep of 300 with the intrigue of Game of Thrones, this is the part of the story of the mighty Julius Caesar that nobody knows. His emergence alongside Brutus as young powerhouses in Rome, a fresh and contemporary retelling of their rivalries, passions, and jealousies, captured in a movie with breathtaking action, spectacular visual effects, and epic scope. Mark, buy yourself the sounds of Emperor.
I love the story of Julius Caesar. I love a lot of that era of what you could do cinematically. It just never seems to pay off for me, so I have to sell it. I mean, I hear something like this, and yeah, it sounds great if you take the classic story of Julius Caesar and you give it an updated spin, and you tell them about young him and young Brutus and the way that they came up together. Then they have a falling out, and you have these great effects. And I've just seen too many bad movies from this era in history to want to buy this.
Yeah, there's so much in me that wants to buy this so bad because I think we need a great a great new era Julius Caesar epic.
That guy's Julius Caesar's earned it.
Yeah, you know? No, he really is. And the story is fantastic. I mean, we need one of these films. And I was excited about it until I read the part about the producers pulling off, it's 300 meets Game of Thrones. And whenever I hear producers start pulling out those types of comparisons, that means you're usually going schlocky. I hope I'm dead wrong. I hope they give us a truly exciting, intense political intrigue, deep characters, Julius Caesar epic that I think we are overdue for. But the comments just turn me off. So for now, I'm open to changing my mind later. But for now, I'm with you. I got to sell.
Not that I loved Caesar less, but I loved Rome more. I buy this, you skeptics. I buy it big. I want to see a big movie about Julius Caesar. I want to see it happen, but I want Game of Thrones. I don't want Pompeii. Now you're both absolutely right. We have not had a version of this yet that has really delivered. But it doesn't mean that my excitement shouldn't be there. Like, if it's done right, because Rome, the HBO show, was awesome. And had that show never been created, we don't get Game of Thrones. Because a lot of those actors come from there. It was ahead of its time. And if you can do a version of that, but they'll probably go a little bit more grand, like you said, the 300 mention. I don't want them to go stylistic over substance because there's a lot of great story in those times. But I think that if done right, can be incredible. Can be what Troy missed. It could be. It really could. It could do something phenomenal if you get the right actors involved in it. So I'm hopeful. So I am buying it.
But the reason why Game of Thrones is so good, and the reason why maybe Rome was so good, I never saw it, is that you had the time to really get into that story, as opposed to where you have 2 hours to throw something on screen, which is where you get 300 or 300 Rise of an Empire, any of these countless other movies that come from that era, whether it's actually steeped in history or it's the Greek myth stuff like Hercules. And it's just, I've been swindled too many times at the movie theater. I feel like I've been stabbed in the back by all these movies, so I cannot. I can't buy it.
What was that stinking one that Channing Tatum did with Billy Elliot?
The Legion?
Yeah, whatever that one
or the
was.
Legionnaire or something like that, where they get the big iron. Yeah,
we don't have no good track record here, so I understand that. Just
the
like
Eagle, that was it.
But aren't you hopeful for that we can get an actual Julius Caesar?
No.
Not at all.
No, absolutely, I am. I am hopeful. But you brought up the film that I had in the back of my head that I couldn't remember the name. The last time I heard a producer draw on, it's like Game of Thrones and 300 was Pompeii.
Right.
And that was
garbage.
Yeah, I mean that
Keith
was
Sutherland not even
good.
trying to do an accent.
But the potential here to get another Cleopatra, the potential there to get another Ben-Hur kind of movie in scope and epicness today. You have ripe material in Julius Caesar to do that. If they can do it, it will be great. I'm just, these producers, less talky. I don't want to hear from you right now. Just show me a teaser when you're ready to.
Go see the play, or God forbid you read it.